Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon and today I'm bringing out a setup play and review for the game Clover. Link them all. This is by Francois Romain and Repos Production, the people who brought you games such as Just One. I happen to be prototyping the demonstration of Just One before it came out. This was the under construction version. Now I did weigh the game, but actually you can see I haven't got everything in here. It's a 3 to 6 player game, but I'm just going to show you a couple of boards just to show you how it works. It's a fully cooperative game. It's a word game. It's very similar to the game Codenames and the game I just mentioned, Just One. If you do enjoy this video, there have been 4K videos daily for the last 3 years, and also I'm going to show you some new cards that I have not yet played with. So Stephen Bonacore recommended this game. I was aware of it prior to his mention, and it did seem of interest. I thought, okay, I'll definitely give it a go. I didn't think it would replace Just One or Codenames for me, but I will tell you my rating at the end. It's a word association game, and I'll show you how it works. So, you are going to have some scores. I'll talk about that in a moment. You are going to take some random things. Now, these are brownie open packs, so you're going to take them without looking at them, just put them so nobody else can see them, but you're going to have your own board, and you're going to place words like this. Okay, everyone else is going to do the same for their boards too. So someone else is going to have this one. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to think virus and barn. I have no idea what I'm going to come up with here, but virus and barn. Oops, I think I got knocked there. I didn't know what that was. Virus and barn. Well, just because of pandemic, I'm going to say something like research station. So I'm going to put station. This is going to be very vague. But the reason what you want to be careful of is, can anybody link these other words? Because once you've put all these words out, you're going to grab an extra card, a joker card. These are all going to get shuffled face down, and they're going to say, well, what word could they be? Because station, I could have a honey station, a paper station, that kind of stuff. But explore and mail, well, in this case, we're talking about, obviously, the postal mail. So explore, this could be something like long distance mail. So, I don't know, courier, because I have to try and find the destination. And why courier? Well, we've got revolution and mail. If that was the case, you might say conquistador, because you could misinterpret the word mail, possibly. You can use onomatopoeia, you can use initialisms, you can use things such as AK-47. Revolution and airport. I don't know if this happened, but I think Haiti happened to a bit of a coup at their airport. So does everyone else know that? Do they know about that about me? Sport and paper. I feel like something like paper planes, but I'm going to put origami. Origami. I think that's might be spelled wrong. But the great thing is you've got these pens. So if I was wrong, you can just do this. So there we go. Origami. Origami. So everyone's going to do that. Take their turn. Paper and sport, because something else will go better with it. You're then going to take, everyone's going to do it as well. You're going to flip these upside down, grab a card, chuck it in there too, flip this back up the other way when everyone who wants to go first, and then you're going to then reveal what these cards are. So you have a salad, we have airport, mirage, bucket, let me move these into shots, ruler, mail, fry, this kind of stuff. So all the different things kicking in. One of them, of course, is a mistake. Don't worry about the memory aspect. People do recall what they've written. It does come back to them. It can take a while sometimes. But in this instance, what we're going to put around here, well, desert, desert, paper, and folding. Haiti. What could be Haiti? Camouflage. Well, yeah, there has been things going on. You fold salad. Sort of you do. You have an ocean. But let's for now just put that in there. We know it's wrong, but let's do that. And then we've got this over here. So we have ruler. Well, you do kind of mention that. Station, a mailing station. We've got an airport station and a courier, or maybe they're running to do it. And then we've got courier, explore, giants. In this case, when everyone said, okay, is this what it is? You say, is this right? 3, 2, 1, is this right? And then you say, no, it's all wrong. So if it's all wrong, you take them all off. If there's anything correct, then what you're going to be doing is you are going to leave this on here. So in this instance, if one was correct, you say, these all come off, they can keep that there, and now they're going back through these others. Now, you could just choose to leave them off to the side to show where exactly they were before, and then go again. So you'll have a second attempt to try and put them on, but you're trying to get your best score. If you get it all complete on that first attempt, so everyone correctly guesses what you've put on there, then you are going to score for the team, or the total, everyone's going to score 6 points. Now, the way it works is, if you cannot get it on your first attempt, and it does take about 30 minutes, it's quite accurate, you are then able to try and beat your score. So you get 6 points if you can get it correctly on that first attempt. On the second attempt, if you get it completely correct, you gain 4 points. You basically get 1 point per correct card. So on the second attempt, you're getting as many points as you can possible, and that's how that works. And then what you're going to do is ultimately try and see if you can then beat your score the second time you play. Normally you can. In this instance, when we play the second time, we actually got identical scores of 16 both times. So we happen to get a 3, a 6, and a 4, and then a total of 13, and then a 4, a 2, a 6, and a 4. So things do vary. So it's interesting how that works. Obviously, we chose to alternate whoever we wanted to actually have their games with. In terms of review, my rating for this is 7.6, which is actually identical to what it is on Board Game Geek at time of recording. I found it very enjoyable. I found the Joker cards can be very swingy. Sometimes they really do mess you up, sometimes they don't. So that's a bit of a problem. I find sometimes, obviously, it's tricky to get inside someone's mind because there's so many really good words. For example, for museum, we had case, statue, arm, because you have an arm on a statue. We had light bulb, because you illuminate things. You have work, because you work in a museum. All these things, very similar to Codenames, which is very situational, but still very good. Completely bonkers, obviously, theme. Pace on theme, absolutely, because so Clover. People sometimes don't like these too much. They do fall off a bit. I thought mines are generally fine. The cards are fine, great idea. Again, it doesn't replace those other games for me though, so that is something to bear in mind. But it's still enjoyable, and it's something to play. I think actually there's slightly more repeatability than, say, just one. I'm more happy to play 2 games of this than just one back-to-back, just because it's quite knackering. So that's that. Again, if you enjoy this, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell for my other videos. This is in the How to Set Up, Play and Review channel, as well as family weight games and cooperative playlists. You can also head over to Linktree. There are occasionally competitions. You can support the channel over there. There's also Patreon, which you can support. There's Instagram to follow, over 2,400 posts. And also via Facebook, please like there. Back to the table.